what you did there, the old man says, but his voice cracks. He suddenly smiles. Everyone that matters is alive, and there's plenty to feed them too. I can't thank you enough, but I bet the merchants will take a deal with you. Will make a deal with you. Ivor and Hakon find you. Both look as tired as you feel. Not sure how so many of us made it through that. Never expected to see Horseborn in my life, let alone fight them. And the Dredge seemed desperate. Fighting like us, you mean? Like they've got nothing left to lose. I wasn't worried. With the great Ingvar on our side, how could we fail? Ivor looks at you and grumbles. Face it, Ivor, you're a legend. Oh, and what are you? See how you enjoyed when you get to Aberang. Let me know how you feel when others act like idiots just to be near you, Sunder Slayer. You won't be able to relieve yourself without being an act of the gods. That's disgusting, Ivor. I agree, and uncomfortable. It's supposed to be a private moment. Hakon laughs at the face you make. Well, I doubt anyone in the capital even knows what happened in Warsgard. Juno walks up to your group unexpectedly. Word has a way of traveling faster than any of us. Don't be surprised if the capital knows you're coming. Which reminds me, we should be figuring out what we're doing next. I agree. Unfortunately, all this fighting took a serious toll on the caravan. Lunda, or what's left of it, is defensible and will allow everyone some greatly needed rest. I won't argue with the Valka on that front. And I'm in no hurry to enter the Old Wood. I've heard strange things about that place. I'm sure it will be fine. You watch the Valka as everyone moves on. She looks less confident than you've ever seen her before. Chapter 11, where a foe may lurk. So I guess we're going back to the Ravens, or whatever they're called. Yeah, where they're now. I guess they made it as far as Bindal, right? And what's going on with them? Straight to the fen depths with this unending snowstorm. Wait, did you hear that? Probably that paunch. The paunch is rumbling again. Ambush! Oh, in Media's race, huh? Alright, I gotta remember their abilities. Cull the weak. Killing blow grants an extra turn. Alright, also Frenzy. Attacks twice, first as directed, then at a random adjacent target, friend or foe. Yeah, so I guess what I want to do, let's go here, and then do 34 armor damage. How much strength do I have? 13. He'll have 4 and 10, so I'll do 5 armor damage, then I'll kill him. This is a powerful skill. Who's this guy? Oh, that's alright. Right, so now her. Shield mastery, strength damage is deducted from armor first, alright. I don't even know. Guess I'll go and protect him. What can he do again? Shield wall, then axe. Oh, he's the axe thrower. Okay. Well, he's lucky flask. What's our next system? Not a big fan of the axe thrower. Again, insult. Oh yeah, whatever. All these skills, I don't know. Somehow they don't. Oh, there's 2 guys here. Should have moved away. I don't think the new mechanics are as fun as the ones that we know. Oh, what's that? Oh, one of those things that we killed rather quickly the last time around. Maybe it'd be interesting to know what it does. 18, so we need to take off 5 again. Deflect, okay. She can attack diagonally. Weaken it somewhat. Oh, there's more of those too. Yeah, again they keep coming, it seems. Oh god. There's like 80% chance for that to work, wasn't there? Well then. Oh, that's right, they can... Wait, does he have Tempest? Yeah. Go here, hit him, then he'll just hit his own dude after that. Huh? So I guess I can't do that. Wait, is Cull the Weak a passive? No, it isn't, huh? Could have used Cull the Weak then. So her turn. Guess we'll go here and kill that one. Wait, oh. Wait. Well, that sucks. That just blocked my path now, did it? RNG. Kill the bane of me. I don't even. I'm just gonna pass his turn. Right. Why don't you just hit him a little bit? Oh, that's a crit. Look at that. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to reduce him to like 2 strength. But RNG ruined it. Can't even be happy about crits now, can I? Right. Song. Yeah, sure. Deflect, okay. No, another crit. You grab a raven running by you. I want every one of our fighters ready to move, now! Set a post inside these gates for them to wait for me. The fighter nods and takes off to find everyone. Where's that Fan Valka? Maybe up on the wall. The Fan Valka is here. Valka Zephyr, I've never heard you speak like that. Silent appearance of the two Menders surprises you. You were outside the walls. What did you see? Dredge scouts. I'll wager my axes there's an army of them coming this way. Young Mender's eyes go wide as he stares at Claw and Fang. And if that's true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach. Or kept them at bay. But why are they here? Why now? I don't care. We're heading for the mountains. But the ravens could take on all these Dredge, especially with the Valka's help, like that time in River Rake when you helped Valka Fiorin. Keep him quiet before I do. Zephyr puts a hand on Nickel's shoulder and pulls him back. This is not a time for recounting tales, Mender. Warhorn blares across the town. The army of Dredge you suspected is real. Nichols, find Gudmundur. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us at the barn with a cart. The young Mender follows orders without question. Not a bad quality. The cart's not your business. I disagree. A dead Valka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recess of a river, and suddenly an army of Dredge appears. If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. It's woven shut, as I suspect. I'm the only one here who can open it. I told you Juno's not dead. We're just traveling with her. We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something that compromises my position as Valka. The Juno I know, or knew, the entire council knew, was put to death by us, the council. You killed one of your own? It is a very rare sentence, reserved only for the worst offenses. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense. Foka gets quiet and looks at you. See, I said there was something fishy about Juno. And I bet maybe she's just an imposter. Claiming to be Juno, but she really isn't. And tries to get Ivan's trust like that. I mean, it is weird that she's like supposedly such a powerful Mender, and not fighting at our side and playing like a really minute role in the scheme of things, considering her abilities. She tried something on me, didn't really work. Because it wasn't Juno. It couldn't be, could it? Whoever it was got mercenaries to bring that cart here for free. Subtle. Regardless, Juno was put to death and Ivan was imprisoned. In his grief he escaped and stole away with Juno's body. But for what purpose is anyone's guess? So no, you'll not be paid by the council for a job issued by a Valka whose life we ended. Your irritation is rising when another war horn sounds. 2 horns, as a large force approaches. Collect what you need and hurry to the barn. It's time we discover why you're really here. The last Dredge falls and he pauses, taking heavy breaths. Snow is finally abating. The storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. We have a market, we have the barn. Let's check out the market. Also, what's this? Well, this is the market, right? That's the barn. One renown gets 1. Why those crappy rates all the time? How much renown do we have? 33. No. Chance attacks of 5. What? Just strength. Also, I haven't really found out what the difference is between 2 times strength so strength damage, and critical hits. So I'm supposing 25% 2 times strength dam means there's a 25% chance I'll do twice the amount of strength damage, right? How's that different from a crit? I don't know. Miniature carving. +2 move, 2 strength resist, +3 break. Holy crap, that's not bad actually. Also, I'm not exactly sure what strength resist does. They never really explain. I guess it just subtracts 2 from all the strength damage you get, but not break damage? I know. Attacks never deflected. No. We've been up for 12 days. Morale's great. Let's go to the barn. The smell of hay and yoke-stong is heavy as you enter the stout wooden barn. Zephyr and Nichols are talking in hushed tones to the guard captain, Gudmundur, who glances at the large cart nervously. Everyone knows why we're here, she says. I do not believe in coincidences, but I cannot begin to imagine what would draw an army of Dredge to Bindal besides the contents of this cart. How do they know about the cart? Would that also be Juno's doing, or imposter Juno's doing? She moves her spear in intricate motions, occasionally shaking her head and starting over. Finally, she looks at you to open it. Oh, fuck. That's Bellower. And as we all know, he isn't dead. He's just like in a deep recess or coma, because he thinks he's dead. I mean, that was Juno's plan, right? Or imposter Juno's plan. And what was she trying to accomplish with that anyways? She only told... Oh wow. She only told Rook about this. She took Rook to the Godstone and they mined the silver together to make an arrow to defeat Bellower. But when they went there, she told Rook that this arrow can't really slay Bellower. In fact, nothing can. He's immortal, he's a Sunder. Those were her words, at least. But we can make him think that he's going to die. If we all believe in it, or if everyone believes in it. So we couldn't tell anyone. So we didn't, so no one knows that Bellower isn't really dead now. Except for Rook, and Rook's dead. So... what was Juno's plan here? No idea. Anyways, now we have the not-so-dead Bellower here. Which is not something these guys would know, right? Maybe the other Valka? Also, was Juno lying, or imposter Juno lying about Bellower not being able to be killed? And she just made it so that he wasn't killed, even though it's possible, because she wants to use him for her own ends. We'll see, I guess. Sight of the Sunder Bellower's body in the cart silences everyone but you. You howl as the memory of a dream tears through your mind and drops you to a knee. Strange tower of white stone. Lightning, fear, confusion, distrust. There's wrongness about it all. Bulwark, hey! Falca's voice draws you from the dream and she's shaking you by the straps of your cloak. Everyone's watching. Another dream? She asks. Your eyes finally focus on hers. Stare at her until she backs away. The shield maiden gets the message. She stands and says to the others, now what? This is unexpected, Zephyr says. The Valka looks unaccustomed to surprises. Gudmundur, continue your task. Nichols, take some fighters and open the mine. Keep their path clear at all costs. As both men begin to leave, she points at to the cart and shouts, not a word of this! They nod on their way out. She returns to you and Folka. This card. I'm not sure why they're attacking, but if the Dredge recapture Bellower, he's dead. Who cares if they take him? So Bulwark doesn't know. But the Valka seems to know. Right. He cannot die. His immortality is more than a rumor. Dredge's lives have no natural end, but they can be killed. All except the immortal Sunder Bellower. They live forever? Zephyr nods, but looks lost in thought. Sunder looks back to me. My guess is that arrow is somehow keeping him asleep. So if I pull it out, I do not see that being to anyone's advantage. I've used threats to my advantage for years. Yeah, haven't you? Zephyr looks at you and her face drops. She changes the topic. The storm to the south and Dredge army to the north leaves us with one way out, the mines. Oh no, not the mines. Wait. A way out is to sit in a hole in the ground? The Valka have pathways there that will grant us escape, but with all of these people it will be difficult. Tell her to leave the people. Families will only slow us down. Leave them. Zephyrs' face hardens and the air around you thickens. That attitude may work in your company of mercenaries, Val, but not with me. Only I know the way, so we will leave here with the families of Bindal or not at all. A growl begins in your chest, but Folka breaks the tension. If we go with you, what is required? We only have a couple of hours to move food and people to the mine. I'll be at the opening preparing the way. Help load carts near the gates. Warn the families in the houses of your immediate departure. Without waiting for a response, Zephyr hurries away. You know, we could always take Bellower's cart and make a break into the mountains. Two of you reseal Bellower's cart. Of course, a town in chaos is tempting. Makes you wonder what we might find in the Great Hall. I'm not playing nursemaid to these people. Let's go. Shield Maiden follows you to the Raven's post without another word. When you arrive at the Raven's post, you notice over half of your fighters are missing. Where is everyone? Folka asks the guard. Few went with that young mender to the mines, he says. Good number are outside the walls looking for a fight. Few more, well, they went looking around in town. Fan idiot, she screams. Wrong time for any of that. Your thoughts exactly. She looks at you. What do you want to do? I mean, he's an asshole, so I kind of want to roleplay him as much as of an asshole as I can, but I don't know if that's a smart choice here. Give up on leaving. It's no good, you snarl. By the time we round up the others, we'll miss our opportunity. Folka's shoulders droop and she nods. All the remaining ravens have gathered around you. We can still help the Valka with loading carts or alerting people in the houses, Folka says. Or we could help ourselves. Nothing new at the market, I presume? Nope, still a shitty rate. Still the same items. Tall market houses. Choose a few ravens or the half that are around to join you in your investigation of the Great Hall. The front door might be the easiest, Folka says, but we could lift someone onto the roof and he'd be in under an eave without trouble. We don't sneak around like rats. Front door. The large doors to the Great Hall barely accommodate your frame as you and the others enter quietly. Half-full caskets of cups and plates, hay-padded crates with armor and weapons, and rolls of furs and tapestries are everywhere. Just when you think no one's around, you hear voices upstairs. Everyone gets quiet and the voices become clear. Gudmundur is talking to some of your ravens. I knew we'd have problems with your kind, he says. The raven responds, Bolverk will kill you for tying us up. Rescue your fighters. Charging up the stairs, you find Gudmundur and quite a few guards with blades at the backs of half a dozen tied up ravens. The guard captain is shocked and says, Are you here to steal too? Cut them loose, I'll handle them. Not before we search them, the guards pat around. One raven has pocketed a small trinket and the guard hands it to Gudmundur. These were different times, I'd kill that one, but we need fighters. Let's all get to the mine. Folka spends the entire walk to the mine cursing the ravens who are caught. You just hate the missed opportunity. Morale declined. Alright. Plus 84 fighters. 450 clansmen. Now we're going into the mines of Moria, it seems. Still only 4 bar. What kind of mercenary company is this with just 4 bar? The mine shaft is cramped, and more than once your broken horns knock against the rough ceiling or a timber. You follow Valka Zephyr at the head of the caravan. She's lighting one of many bracketed torches along the way, when shouts from the mouth of the mine reach you. I'm just now wondering, by the way, if we could have actually left here and then possibly taken another route. I don't know how much variance there is in what you can do in this game. Maybe get an entire different pass and then you don't get any clansmen, no additional fighters. You have a much smaller caravan, but also attract less attention. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a second playthrough. I don't think so, though. I'll be happy when this is done, to be honest. Dredge, the gates in the town. Wait, what? Dredge! The gates in the town did nothing to halt their advance. Gudmundur and his men will slow them, Zephyr says, but it may not be enough. They have orders to collapse the opening if they're overwhelmed. Will you keep them from being overwhelmed? Mercenaries, not volunteers. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're not. We're not cowards, are we? We're here for the fighting. Heading up the mine shaft is like swimming against a current. Frightened villagers push forward and you barely have room to get past the oxen cart. Gudmundur, in his grim manner, looks pleased to see you. No real plan, he says. Just kill as many as you can. The ravens around you smile at his words and begin to chant. Right, so Bulwark's level 7. We have Gudmundur here. Who's what? A raid master. The captain of Bindal's guard. Gudmundur not only lives by the local laws, he lives to enforce them. His past consists of costly decisions in the name of what is right. Alright. What can he do? He's level, what, 5? 4. He has stone wall and shield wall. So he's basically an Eagle with a lower amount of armor, because Eagle can have 16, I think. And also 10 or 11 strength. Yeah, we don't have many items, do we? Bulwark, we could promote him. Only Mugen Folka. Alright, that's Percy. Sigbjorn. For sure. Folka for sure. Oh, Zephyr's fighting, look at that. So she's not Juno, who's not fighting with us. What can she do? So she can also mend. Runic Gale. The mender creates a magically infused zone within which concentrated areas of power form. Anyone, friend or foe, who steps through one of these concentrations receives a burst of power for 1 turn. Possible buffs include 3 willpower, 3 strength damage, 3 armor, or 3 break damage. Oh god, more RNG, huh? So I'm not gonna be using you much then. It seems. Why'd they have to put so much RNG in here? I liked the way they used to do it, where you could just play this like chess and plan it all out perfectly. He's also a little Mandal, rank 3 though. Nichols, energetic and dedicated. Nichols is a naturally gifted mender, willing to help any way he can. Under the tutelage of Valka Zephyr, Nichols is learning more about the world on their travels than he ever did in the Tower of Manaha. Alright, he just has the mendability. Let's put Zephyr in. And then, I don't know, Wally, I guess. Put Sigbjörn at the end. Volker at the start. Him at the start. Something like this.